Uh, for those that haven't done this very much, um, buying a piece of property for 20% less than what a seller thought they were going to sell it for is the hardest sale I've ever had to teach somebody. And I've been teaching people how to sell stuff for 40 years. Um, One of the things that old people will tell you is that people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. So your idea is you just want to kind of move the boulders out of the way so they walk up the road. You're really onto something about asking all those questions, especially those third and fourth level questions, because you're going to be able to throw that back and hang that on them later on in the transaction. Uh, and it will also humanize you in front of them, and you won't be looking like you're coming down like a buzzard and talking real fast. And you know what I mean? At the end, what should happen is you kind of recap what they said, what their pain points are, the real reason why they're trying to sell. You make that offer, and instead of saying a choice close, you want to try to close this month or next, or do anything really silly to actually look like it's a close, you just say, "What do you think we ought to do?" And then just hush. And what's going to happen is they'll either buy or they're going to tell you why they're not buying. And if they mention something twice, that's generally the real objection. And find out why it is they're selling before you even talk about the land or the house or whatever it is you're going to buy. You'll find that they're going to like a lot better buying from a human because you're not trying to sell them.
You need to ask a question, be quiet, let them talk, and that's how you build rapport.
That's the whole purpose of that 15 or 20 minutes is to show them that you do care, that more than trying to buy their property and make money on it, you're trying to help them out of what may be a difficult situation. And if you continue to ask questions like that, especially if you don't quit at the answer, sometimes they'll just give you an answer, and a lot of people will either have a script in their mind or they'll just plow on and forget about it. But if you'll ask them the implication of that question, of that answer, that is, they'll give you an answer of some sort of reason, and you'll say, "Now, why is that important?"
Mm.
Now you're starting to really dig in on things.